everyone? Yo, your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, in this video we resells a brand new episode of Crasher Creates a Mega, and to finish off the Gen 1 Evolution Trio, we are going to be taking a look at Flareon and giving it access to Mega Evolution. Without further ado, let's begin. So taking a look at Flareon in its base form, we have ourselves the following. It is a pure fire typing with the abilities known as Flash Fire and Guts as its hidden ability. And as for the stats, we have ourselves 65 in both the HP and the speed, 130 in the attack, 60 in the defense, 95 in the special attack, and 110 on the special defense. Now, Flareon has some really decent stats about it, especially that base 130 attack and a pretty decent special defense as well. Sadly, it is a fire-type Pokemon that is severely outclassed. However, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to take this outclassed Firefox and turn it into something beyond spectacular. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Mega Flareon. Now, I decided to go with this design right here because it honestly looks really freaking awesome and also adorable as well, because not only do we have ourselves more emphasis on the fire-like fur that comes from its body, but we also have ourselves a bit of charcoal black color to go along with it too, just adding more variety to the delicious design right here. Absolutely love it. So let's take a look at the details of Mega Flareon. So we are going to keep the typing as pure fire type. It's absolutely perfect for this scenario. As for the ability, we are going to give it access to Flash Fire, which is an ability that grants you an immunity to fire type moves. And when you are hit with a fire type move, Flash Fire activates and it boosts the power of your fire type moves. It is overall a really freaking cool ability. As for the stats, the HP is going to remain the same at base 65, the attack is going to get dropped down to base 95, the defense is going to get buffed up to base 100, the special attack is going to get buffed up to base 160, the special defense is going to get buffed up to base 140, and the speed is also going to remain the same at base 65. So this Mega Flareon is more of a bulky special attacker, but ladies and gentlemen, this is something that is going to be able to take hits a lot better and to be able to dish the pain back with a lot of flair and attitude. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet, because it is now time for Mega Flareon to have access to some brand new moves, and they go as follows. The first of which is known as Agility, which is a move that boosts your speed stat by 2 stages whenever you use it. Next up, we have ourselves Nasty Plot, which boosts the special attack by 2 stages whenever you use it. We are also going to grant it access to the move Solar Beam, which is a 2-turn move where the first turn you charge up and the second turn you unleash the attack. It is a very strong base 120 special grass type move. Next up, we are going to grant access to Dazzling Gleam, which is a base 80 special fairy type move. Next is going to be Psyshock, which is a base 80 special psychic move that targets the opponent's physical defense rather than the special defense. And we are going to grant access to the move Scald, which is a water type move with base 80 power that has a 30% chance to inflict a burn on the opponent. Now, some of you guys are probably thinking that Mega Flareon acquiring Scald might seem a little bit weird. But just keep in mind as well that there are other Pokemon that do not have the water typing that have access to the move Scald. Hell, there are other fire types that have access to that move, such as the likes of Centiskorch and Colossal. So, yeah, there's that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not done with this video yet, because it is now time for me to introduce to you a second Mega Evolution for Flareon, and also it would kind of be a little bit awkward and unfair if the other evolutions had access to 2 Mega Evolutions and Flareon only had access to the 1. So here is the second Mega Evolution for Flareon, and my god, it looks absolutely amazing. amazing. Slightly over the top, yes, but I like it. It actually works. It actually freaking works. I love this draconic design. So now let's move on to the stats of this version of Mega Flareon. So the typing is going to be changed to a Fire and Dragon typing to fit this design, plus Fire and Dragon is actually quite badass. As for the abilities, we are going to give it access to Guts, which is an ability that boosts your attack stat by 50% whenever you are afflicted with a status condition, such as poison or paralysis. So Guts is going to be absolutely clutch in those situations. As for its stats, the HP is going to remain the same at base 65. The attack is going to get massively juiced up to base 200. The defense is going to remain the same at base 60. Same with the special attack at base 95. Same with the special defense at base 110. But the speed is going to get a nice little jump to base 95. Now that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty damn busted. I mean, that base 200 attack is insanely overkill, but you know what? I absolutely love it, and it's going to strike fear in the hearts of all of the trainers that have left it alone in the shadows for all of these generations, and now it is back with a vengeance. But we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen, because it is now time to grant Mega Flareon access to some brand new moves, and they go as follows. The first of which is known as Dragon Dance, which is a move that boosts the attack and the speed by 1 stage each. Outrage, which is a very powerful base 120 physical dragon move that does lock you in for 2 to 3 turns and you are confused afterwards, but still a hard-hitting move nonetheless. Next of which is known as Dragon Tail, that while it does have negative priority, it has pretty decent base 60 power, and it also forces your opponent to switch out when it hits. So imagine if there are hazards on the field, that is going to be an even greater move to use. And lastly, we have ourselves Dual Wing Beat, which is a flying type move with base 40 power that hits 2 times. So this is a very good move that allows for you to break the likes of Substitutes, Sturdies, Focus Sashes, etc. Plus flying type coverage is absolutely amazing. So yeah, if something like this was to come into fruition, no doubt about it, this version of Mega Flareon would be absolutely busted, and people would be quivering in their boots the moment that they laid eyes on it. So which version of Mega Flareon do you guys like more? Do you like the bulky special attacking version of Mega Flareon? Or do you like the draconic, over-the-top attacker that is Mega Flareon? Whatever your guys' choices are, I want to know in the comments down below. Strike it up, baby. Strike up that discussion. And ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, that's going to be a wrap up here for this video. So I'll say thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, and most importantly, guys, smash it up in the comments down below, because I love hearing from you guys. Always have, always will, that ain't ever gonna change, baby. You can believe that. Woo! So thank you guys again for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day or night, depending on your time zone. And as always, ya boy, we'll see you guys in the next one.